Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a ground ball. And they get Nico Horner one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
That one out to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in San Diego, Luis Arraez stands in. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball, that's down.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Crow Armstrong puts it away. Out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. On the ground. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. King back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one just missing inside. And that is ball 1. Got him. 1 down. Swanson digs in. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs at the plate. Michael Bush. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
Strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's ripped to right down the line. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fast. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Let go.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab. That's out number two. Two-out, space is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
And now it's even up. That's hard hit on the line. He's there. He's got it. That is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Going away.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. So now Turner in on that right side. Late with the swing there. Turner getting to start at third. 40 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering upstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside, just missed. 2-out, space is empty. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Tap foul at the plate. And there's the ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that skips in the dirt. Right side, hard hit. Here's the tag, and he's out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1.
Luis. Arias.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a ball line to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Jackson Merrow. Liner, and this could be trouble. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but
oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Move to second. Cronenworth dives back in. So the Padres have chased the starter, Jordan Wicks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Wicks checks the runner, and he's back safely. Only 1 more disengagement left after that move. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He popped out his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now, Kyle Tucker. Swings through that one.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now the count is even. A rise. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off to the right. Arise makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 4th, and now Luis Campusano. And that's
the ball.
The inside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Porter Hodge gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in for the out. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Left field makes the grab for the second out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. And that one fouled off.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch is high. Safe at second with a stolen base. To the right side, Horner. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the. Back here at Petco Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. King back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Cubs
0-1.
just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
No
They've got
balls,
players in this
2 strikes.
lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Doubled in his first AB.
Busch.
Ah!
1 out, base is empty.
0-1.
And before the pitch, he steps off. That one
That's the ball.
missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the DH for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the left fielder, Gavin. Caleb Thielbar comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
24.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ground ball right side. On to first. Inning over on the ground out. Ian Happ up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
2 strikes.
But you got to take what he's offering that day.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's JT at the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground to the left. Bogarts handles the chance. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. There's the swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Bogaerts retired. So up next, Luis Campusano. He's already homered here in this one. Campusano in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Tucker brings it in for the 3rd. Back here in San Diego, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Iglesias sends it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, Iglesias. And 2 away to start the 7th. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swanson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman.
And here. Here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, John Birdie, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. That one way inside.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
First pitch swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Runner on.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Foul ball there. Move to second. Merrill dives back in safely. Tatis waits. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Goes to second and he's picked off. To third. Tag. Got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now pitching for the Padres. Number 25, John Reynolds.
That one hit to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Happ up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Takes a tumble and he hangs on. Justin Turner now.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
swings and blasts one deep to left center. Sheets on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the number 43 taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Machado.
Third baseman, number 13.
This kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swings through that.
Oh, and 1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. Back here in San Diego. Now here is Nico Horner. Reynolds back to work. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and is 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Reynolds, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Slider for a strike. The Cubbies down to their final strike, and that is downstairs, and that's ball one. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it. And that'll do it.